So today we are doing the Arne slot tactic. Now this tactic is very fun because for certain reasons his actual complication of the tactic is so hard to put into FM. It really is a weird style, but I'm going to explain it all in a minute. Let me show you the results of the tactic first of all. Now, as you can see here, some of the tactics, whoa, that is glaring. I don't know why I'm so bright, but either way, some of the tactics here you can see, won everything in terms of the league, won the FA Cup, did get knocked out by rivals, United. I have to say I'm happy about that. This does hurt me, this tactic, because I won't lie to you, I am a United fan, so if you've seen other videos, you know I love my United. It hurts to do Liverpool one, but credit where credit's due. This tactic needs to be done. Now, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to look back over here and won the league. I won't say ridiculously comfortable because this team has so much still to grow. I know they are top of the league at the moment, but the actual growth of this team, once you grow by season 2, 3, 4, you can just grow your team so much more. But this kind of gives you an idea of how to win the league. And to be honest, they were kind of running away with it a long time as well. You see so much patterns of green as in there as well. It's occasional loss and obviously a couple losses towards the end of the season. Kind of made it look not as dominant as it was, but the league was pretty wrapped up early. I didn't really play many games during that. I did actually play this 3-3 game because it was a bit mental. And obviously I played the second leg of the Champions League final as well because they lost. So I wanted to make sure we get to the Champions League final. It was important to their Champions League semi-final, if I didn't say that before. In terms of the actual stats here as well, you can see fullbacks getting there, a lot of stats coming from one of the midfielders here, and obviously the three behind the striker. So much goals and assists coming from there. It's honestly such a fun tactic to watch. In actual game, it just looks lovely because of the way it's all set out. But let's have a look at all the other stuff. So the usual stuff, the data, as you can see, 2.74 goals per game. Nothing seems kind of mind-blowing. 17 shots. As I said, as you kind of grow this tactic and you get it higher up and you start to get better players in better areas, this Liverpool team on FM really isn't actually particularly great. Got a few good players, but you can make so much kind of excitement out there. Liverpool's probably not even the best team to even do this with, so you can kind of play around with it with other teams and stuff as well. But this tactic here is absolutely beautiful and it's very, very simple. So what I'm going to show you here is how it kind of plays out, how it builds and all that stuff as well. And in the meantime, I'm also going to show you maybe a game so you can see some of the goals we scored as well. But it's a complication. To build the Arne slot tactic, you need to make sure there's a few things. You need your keeper to join in at times here. So as he's sweeper keeper and he'll just naturally be more aggressive, he'll move into them positions there as well. You want an inverted wing back at right back or left back. You can flip it either way. Arne slot is very key. At most times you only should really have one player out wide. They're not really a cross heavy tactic. Everything is quite central. They do like to play through the middle a lot, but you do need some width, so he does have one player out wide. He never really has two people out wide at all times. You'll see it at moments, but not all the time. Ball playing defenders because they both need to be comfortable on the ball. Now Robertson I've got here is a complete wing back. As you can tell, his legs are gone a little bit. You get a younger, fresher wing back. You can absolutely fly with this one here as well. So he's going to be the width this side. Trent is going to naturally drift into here. And he is going to absolutely bomb on this way. Now, in midfield, ball playing, but a ball, deep lying. There we go. Deep line playmaker on defend. Trent's going to kind of join him. And I want an advanced playmaker to sit up next to the cam. You can toy in certain moments in the game depending what it is, or if you're playing a bit of a smaller team, maybe go attacking here and he's going to join and make this kind of line here. Both wide players are inside forwards, and now I know I said I want certain players to be wide, but trust me, we get the cam. He's going to be on advance and attacking mid attack. A lot of the time I kind of want to play around with these ones, mixing it up, but he's attacking here. He's going to drift inside here, and you want him kind of operating right attached to your striker, who is going to be pressing forward. Now, there's a few keys to this tactic. Before I get into the instructions, let me show you obviously how it all works player-wise. Keeper in their instructions as it is. Trent, he needs to take more risks, dribble less because I want him to use his passing, and also get further forward. I'm going past Gravenberch. That is what I really want. I want them bombing on. Now, in terms of everyone else, centre backs just as they are. Over here, Robertson, he's going to run wide with the ball. We want him going all the way up and over there, nice and easy. And I said, Gravenberch, he's going to have a normal stats here as well, normal instruction, sorry, and more direct passes is something I want from this player here. You want them to be kind of punching passes around there as well. That is also obviously very key. Behind the striker, as he is, just get further forward. You can play around with some of them, but I didn't find any success unless you have a certain guy who's in there that maybe you don't trust as much at times, maybe give him more specific instructions. But realistically, a good player will always kind of work well there. And yeah, Salah, stay wider. Now this was the key. I said you always need one person out wide. I want that in this side to be Salah, as Trent's going to make a bomb inside there as well. I want Salah to be the wide player, and he's only going to, as you see here, he's just going to stay wider while they have the ball. As soon as he has the ball, he's going to cut inside. That is Salah in real life all the time. He does that so much as well, so don't really sit and go, oh, maybe Salah doesn't do that. Yes, he does. He stays wide, pins his person out there, and when he uses space, cuts inside, bang, shots all day long. Now Diaz on the other side, he's going to shoot more often also and sit narrower. I want him to tuck in, give him room for Robertson to bomb on there as well. In the end, the way it looks, well, when it's actually playing, let me show you how it looks once you're actually playing. So in actual game, you start to get a shape form like this, with Robertson also kind of bombing on past here as well, kind of in that area. You can actually toy with him being a wing back and complete wing back. I just felt like I wanted him to completely go for it, so complete wing back there as well. But in certain games, you can maybe drop him down. But that is how the tactic will start to play during game. And well, let me pick a game out so you can kind of see it. So yeah, first things first in this highlight here as well, you can see it. You can see Robertson creating the width out there. Diaz, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, you've got McAllister, you've got Trent arriving behind him, and then you've got kind of playmaker there as well. You can see he's attempting to bomb on and join into the attack. You've got that line across here. You do have Salah under the bottom bit here, just underneath me. If I can show you him, there you go. You can see him just below where I am, and you can see them completely controlled. Let me get rid of myself so you can see this. You can see all that as well, and honestly, the way this plays out, it's just exactly what the tactic's about. Completely flooding areas, people arriving late to the situation, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to flood the box and have people arrive in that kind of half space just outside the box, and then they completely destroy you from there. You've got the width of Salah getting the ball, driving inside there as well, and just generally you can see the tactic and the structure set up. The team's designed in a certain way, and that's Salah all day long. It's just a quick little highlight just to show you exactly what he does. And that is it. It's a very simple, very easy tactic to build with, in terms of once you've got the structure as well, you're buying the players in that exact style who fit that kind of play, and then you'll be absolutely fine from there. But try this tactic, comment down below, let me know how you get on with it. I'm very intrigued to see how the Liverpool fans perceive it. It's my best kind of interpretation of it. The Arne Slot's tactic is absolutely incredible in real life. I hate to say it as a United fan, it is honestly the detail to it, how he controls the press, how he allows people to kind of be free and roam with the way like Klopp did, but at the same time have a weird structure to it, the similar way to like maybe kind of Pep, with the kind of the intensity of Big Ange. It is an absolute masterclass, and I hate to say it. Oh, I hate to say it. They look incredible, and the way that they play, it's hard to kind of replicate in FM, so I promise you I did the best I could. It's a very fun, very good tactic set to build on. There is so many things that is hard to kind of interpret. Having the two wide players, mix and match it. You can have a winger out there and fullbacks kind of natural, or invert your fullbacks and kind of play with it, but you should really only have one person out wide at all times. I've played with inverted wingers, but yeah, honestly, try it out, let me know how you go with it. Join the Discord, that is still growing as well. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment all your stuff down below, comment anything, I don't care what it is, just fire it down below because it helps so much. That is it for me today, hope you enjoy it, and see you in the next one.